Jake Paul, brother to Logan and son to their creepy dad. To say that they're no strangers to controversy would honestly be putting it really lightly. Now, I would talk about his latest venture in which he has his audience pay money to basically learn the ins and outs of how to be an online personality and how to live financially stable. But honestly, I don't know a whole lot about it, so instead I'm going to go ahead and leave a link to an H3H3 podcast in which they go over this in much greater detail. No, today I want to venture to Twitter. Because on Twitter, there is a set of tweets that I feel we should have a conversation about. On February 17th, Jake sent out several tweets, all having to do with anxiety. The first, I believe, is a tweet that really upset a lot of people, and I can understand why. In it, he makes the bold statement that anxiety is created by you. Sometimes you gotta let life play out and remind yourself to be happy and that the answers will come. Chill your mind, go for a walk, talk to a friend. My gut reaction is to be angry. I want to explain to him that telling an already anxious person that it's basically their fault they feel this way is the worst thing you could probably do. We already feel like it's our fault. And yeah, maybe a walk and some company helps some people. But for those of us with social anxiety, putting myself in that situation when I already feel incredibly anxious, that's not going to help me. Trying to talk to somebody about it always leaves me feeling like I'm a burden. They don't want to hear me crying about it. Now please understand that I have some amazing friends and they would never, ever treat me this way. But that's what my mind thinks before I would ever even get there. In a series of tweets, he goes on to explain what he was actually trying to say. He basically says that you can spot your triggers and work to calm yourself before it gets that bad. Now that in itself is good advice. It's incredibly simplistic and doesn't seem to take into account that some people have much more severe anxiety than that. People with much more severe anxiety just can't cope in the same ways that he might be able to. There are individuals who can have panic attack disorders that can happen at almost any time, and they can have a bunch of reasons or no reason at all. How do you identify a trigger for something that you yourself can't even identify? Now, having said all this, I want to add that I do not think any of these tweets came from a place of malice. I do honestly believe that he had good intentions when posting these tweets. Was it an oversimplified answer to a really complex problem? Yeah. Do I think he did this with some kind of malintent or personal agenda? I really hope not. I think that maybe we let ourselves get blinded by their past choices, and we all assume that whatever they're doing, they must have some kind of bad intentions behind it. I need to be able to remind myself that they're human. Just like me, they're human. You know, they have a tendency to think that they know everything about everything, but nobody does, you know, and it's really easy when you have this platform and all these people listen to you. You start to believe that, yeah, I do know what I'm talking about, and these people value my opinion. And it's true, they do value your opinion. But when that opinion or the thing you're talking about isn't really rooted in fact, it's more feeling, that's when you can kind of get into muddled waters. I also wanted to take a second to say, welcome back, Felix. We really missed you. YouTube has not been the same without you. Also, I've seen several people commenting on the latest Jenna Marbles video. They claim that she abused her dogs. And honestly, I'm at a loss for words. If you haven't seen the video, basically there was this viral commercial for a dog harness or dog seatbelt. And Jenna, being the dog lover that she is, the responsible pet owner that she is, wanted to try this product hoping that maybe it would help her dogs in the long run. Now, the way this contraption works is the dogs have to kind of sit like humans do with their legs out, and obviously that's not a natural position for a dog, so Jenna's dogs didn't like it. But the thing is, she only had them in it for 30 seconds. Only long enough to pull onto the street, drive down the street, realize that Peach wasn't liking it, Marble wasn't liking it, Kermit wasn't liking it. They stopped. Julian immediately pulled over. They took the dogs out and went home. Jenna never said that she was endorsing this product. She never said that she agreed with it. She clearly stated that she was checking to see if it would work for her, and she came to the conclusion that it wouldn't. I think a lot of the people who are claiming that she's abusing her animals for attention or clout obviously don't really watch her videos, because anybody who has been following Jenna and Julian for any amount of time now will know that recently she adopted a greyhound through an organization that saves these dogs from like racetracks or from being blood donation dogs, because Bunny's breed is used to make like transplant blood for other dogs, because they have a type of blood that's like universal. So the amount of things that Jenna and Julian had to do just to be approved to adopt Bunny, and then all the work that she had to do after to make Bunny feel comfortable, to make Bunny feel like a dog. If you saw her first couple of videos, she was afraid of everything. She was terrified of the TV. Like, she would hide. And I just think it's really sad that after everything Jenna has done and proven herself to be one of the most animal-loving YouTubers I think I've probably ever seen. But there's always going to be that handful of people who are going to be, look, she's a bad person. See, I told you, bad person. You guys really bullied one of the, like, purest people on this site to take her video down and re-upload it with like an explanation explaining what you pretty much got from the video. Like, I don't understand why people have to be so vicious, but I guess that's just like a people thing, not really a YouTube thing. Okay guys, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!